Hello everyone, today I will introduce to you the function and composition of our step tower foot welding system. First let me introduce our robot SA8 1800s. Its rated payload is 8 kg and max working radius is 1.8 meters. Then I will introduce our step control cabinet. The top one is our main control cabinet.
And the bottom one is our additional axis control cabinet.
Then please look at our right. On the right is the Megmeet 500A welding machine.
This welding machine has the characteristics of good sag, high efficiency and large storage capacity.
This is our 2-axis positioning machine. It includes a turning axis and a rotating axis. It has a load of 2 tons. And has the function of omnidirectional rotation positioning. Finally, let me introduce the functions and usage of the operation interface. Let me tell you about the main interface first. The upper row is mainly for the display of alarms and status. And the middle is the function. It has welding robot monitoring, welding track traceability, welding parameter curve, production information monitoring, alarm system monitoring, product formula management, and storage disk browsing. Here is a detailed introduction to product formula management and welding robot monitoring. Firstly, let's look at the product formula management. This interface is mainly for us to choose the product size and welding process. Let's take a look at the product size. The left side of this interface is a list of some parameters, and the right is a schematic diagram. The parameter list includes the side length of the bottom plate, the thickness of the bottom plate, the width of the main board, the thickness of the main board, the width of the auxiliary board 1, the width of the auxiliary board 2, the thickness of the auxiliary board, the height of the tower foot, whether there is an opening at the bottom, etc. These parameters can be edited in the computer Excel table and imported via storage disk. After importing, these parameters can be modified in this interface. Click Edit Formula to modify the parameters. After confirming the parameters, we click to select a call. Select the modified parameters, and click to confirm. Select the modified parameters, and click to confirm, so that the parameters are successfully called. Let's take another look at the welding process selection. We divide the tower feet into 3 types of welds. They are the bottom plate and the main board, the bottom plate and the sub-board, and the main board and the sub-board. In each type of weld, there are multiple types of welds. When there are multiple passes, different process parameters can be set, such as bottom board and main board. The parameters are the number of welding layers, the offset of each layer, the welding current of the first layer, and the welding current of the second layer, the first layer welding speed, the first layer swing length, the first layer swing symbol value, the second layer welding current, the second layer welding voltage, and so on. We currently support a total of 4 different layers of welding process parameters. The process parameters can also be imported according to the Excel form. After importing, we will call the product specifications and select the corresponding welding process parameters. After confirming, the currently called process parameters will be displayed in the table below. Next, let's talk about the robot welding monitoring interface. This interface is divided into 5 parts. Namely the positioning machine operation panel, the robot control panel, the welding machine operation panel, the robot coordinate system, and the real-time instrument monitoring of welding parameters. Let me talk about the operation panel of the positioning machine first. This panel is mainly for some manual operations of the positioning machine. It can change the positioning machine at any angle through the button operation here. Let's talk about the robot control panel. You can start and pause the robot, manually clear the gun, return the robot to the origin, and reset the robot. Let's take a look at the operation panel of the welding machine. In this panel, you can manually feed the robot wire, unwind the wire, click the air supply, and clear the gun. The next step is to change the welding current in real time. We first set the welding current we want to add here, click to confirm, and click the plus sign, so that we can increase the welding current in real time during the welding process. The following is the robot coordinate system, where the current coordinate system of the robot can be displayed, and the angle of the positioner can also be displayed. In the real-time instrument monitoring of welding parameters, the real-time welding current, welding voltage and welding speed of the robot are displayed here. Next, I will show you the operation of the robot on the spot. First, enter the product formula management interface. Select the formula we want to use, click confirm. Return to the main interface, click welding robot monitoring, and click start.